What's going on, guys? Drones and dogs here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here with the DM107S little foldable drone with this nice little graffiti art on it. Looks like a little foldable toy grade DJI Spark clone. Has a little LED up here in front. Has a 720p camera. You can adjust it manually. Looks like you can get about a 45-degree tilt on it if you adjust it down. I'm going to leave mine for horizon view, so I'm going to point mine straight forward. And the lens looks actually pretty decent, like it would actually be a 720p camera. There's a little empty space right here for it. Look like it would have been like maybe if they're going to upgrade it to an optical flow version maybe. There is a micro SD card slot in here, but I'm not sure if it works, being that this is a Wi-Fi quad, so maybe I'll test that another day. But we're just going to record directly through the app to my phone. But I think this guy looks really cool, man. The little paint job on it. There's an on and off switch on top that's blended in. Has a proprietary battery, so that's probably going to turn a lot of people off. But I don't mind it as long as it works and you charge it with a little micro USB charger, so you can use any type of cell phone charger or something like that to charge it really easy. It has a little micro USB in right there. You just charge it like that. And it's a 3.7 volt, 900 milliamp hour battery. Slides in really easy. This quad does have LEDs, as I stated. It has LEDs up front and has LEDs underneath each arm, each motor pod. So that's pretty cool. Should light up really nice in a night flight, even though it's all black with the graffiti art. Brush geared motor, so you got to be careful with that. Let's fold this guy out. Front arms first, then you're going to do the rear. And when you fold this guy out, it's just like those other ones. It folds out to a pretty decent size, man. Look at that. And it's a nice little quadcopter, especially for toy grade. So it should definitely be something like maybe if you was outside flying your actual Spark and you had your son or your nephew or something like that wanted to fly with you, you can have something like this for them to fly, and they can think that they're flying something as professional as you, even though they're not. They're just flying a toy. So this guy looks really good. Even would be a good beginner quad. It would look like a good beginner quad with the altitude hold. Some for beginners who want to venture into the camera drone, but that don't want to spend too much money and want to get something cheap that looks pretty cool and learn how to fly. So this is what this guy is aimed at, beginners. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's not going to perform like a DJI. The camera quality is not going to be like a DJI. There's no GPS. It's just altitude hold. There's no optical flow, none of that. Just a simple, you fly it. So does have Wi-Fi camera though, and it has a little tiny little these little small transmitters. This is cool, man. This little transmitter looks really cool. If it works really well, it'll be a nice little flyer, because you can fold the drone up, put it in one pocket, and you can put this little transmitter probably in like your coat pocket or in a little backpack, and wouldn't take up much space at all, guys. It's very, very small, but it doesn't feel too small. It's not one of them little mini transmitters, but it's just a tiny transmitter. You know what I'm saying? It's like in between a mini transmitter and a regular size. You know what I'm saying? So it's labeled. You can have automatic takeoff, automatic land, emergency stop the motors, and you shouldn't do that unless you get into trouble, because if you hit that button, it will kill the motors, even if you're way up in the air. So be careful with that, guys. Don't hit that unless you're really going to get into trouble and you have to kill the motors. You have this slide up toggle. That's your on and off switch. You have a space for a lanyard. Excuse me, guys. I'm going quickly because it's really hot. It's like 90 degrees out here today. Really hot. Photo video button. All right. If you press in on this, this will be your headless mode on your pitch and roll stick. If you press in on your pitch and roll stick, that's headless mode. You got your traditional trim buttons right here. You have this button, that's your flip button. Then you have this button, is your rates. You got high and low rates. And then if you long press it for 3 seconds, it's your 1 key return. You know what I'm saying? Which is not like a GPS return. All it would do is bring the quad in reverse down the base heading that you took off from. So if I take off this way and go fly out far that way and hit this 1 key return, it should essentially bring the quad just flying back towards me. It won't land or nothing like that. It'll just keep coming. All right, so just know that, guys. So it's getting really hot. Let me go ahead and hit this power switch. Power on the quad. We got blue LEDs in the front, red in the back. Pretty nice looking little LEDs. Turn on the quad, transmitter, excuse me. Just do it up, down. As you can see, that red LED light goes solid. Now I want to go ahead and put my phone in this mount, this chip clip mount, and it should work pretty well with my phone. These chip clip mounts usually work with any size phones, which is also nice about that. Woo, it's hot, guys. Let me get out of here. I want to connect to the Wi-Fi of this guy. whatever the Wi-Fi. Let's see what the Wi-Fi would be. Wi-Fi is on. Wi-Fi is 720p. All right. So I'm going to connect to that. It's connecting. And then the app for this guy is the Wi-Fi UFO app. All right, guys. So I want to get there. I want to click into my settings. Make sure your preview on the Wi-Fi UFO app, you go into your settings, make sure your preview is at 720p, guys, to get the best quality image out of this guy. All right, so you get the 720p view. All right, we do have Wi-Fi signal. I see it through my phone. I don't know if you guys can see it. You probably can. It's so sunny and there's a glare, but I have it through my phone. So I want to just go ahead and just take off. Hit the automatic takeoff, and it takes off. So it came blowing back towards me. So I'm gonna guess that the wind is blowing this way, direction, blowing towards me. So I'm guessing the quad is facing the direction of the wind. All right. So we're looking pretty good right now. Altitude hold is working. All I'm doing is just keeping it, pushing it into the wind. I'm not testing the throttle at all. So the altitude hold is pretty solid on this guy. Look at that. Now I'm not touching anything and it's locked in. Look at that. There's no GPS, no optical flow, no nothing, guys. A little toy grade quad just kind of just locked in right there for a second. That was nice. When the wind died down, it just locked in. So I want to see if I could take a photo using the button on the remote. I don't think it did. So let's try using it didn't work. So let's try taking a photo using the app. So when you connect it to the phone, guys, you gotta use the app. The buttons on the remote control does not work. Let's take a photo. Take a photo. Face it towards myself. Pull back on it. Pull back on it. Yep. It doesn't like to go back too good. I'm trying to get a photo of myself. So let me slide out that way. Forward. Forward. Oh man, this is a nice flyer. Then I'm gonna face it towards myself and take a photo. Okay, took a photo. So that should have got me. So this is the low rate. Full forward into the wind. We're fighting. The wind is this direction. The wind is coming from this way, so we're full forward into the wind on a low rate. Look at that. It's not too bad. Let me go ahead and start the recording. So I got the recording started, and there is a timer in the app and red numbers letting you know that you're recording. So let's check out the yaw and the low rate. There's our low rate yaw right there, spinning around, low rate yaw. Okay. It's a beautiful day. It's just extremely hot, guys. So we're fighting into that wind again in a low rate. This is a good filming rate though. A nice little slow filming rate. Let's go ahead and click this left shoulder button. 2 beeps. So I believe this is high rate. I don't think it has 3. Oh, it does. So it does have 3. So we are in a medium rate right here. This is our medium rate. Let's fly it around. A lot more pitch on it than medium rate. I thought it only had 2 rates. It does have 3. So this is medium rate. Flying around. Into the wind, medium rate. A lot quicker. Nice. So in a wind like this today, medium rate would be a good optimum filming rate for this kind of wind right now. There's our yaw. It did increase. Look at that. Very noticeable increase on the yaw. All right, 3 beeps. So this is our highest rate. Look at that. Look how it's moving. Wow, look at this. So the 3rd rate, you get a lot more pitch with it. Look at that. Wow. Dude is flying nice. Nice in the 3rd rate. Whoa. Nice. This is a good quad, guys. This is a nice one. I like this already. I'm enjoying myself. That's the thing about the hobby. Doesn't matter how much the drone costs. Are you enjoying yourself? And I am enjoying myself with this one here. This one is nice. I want to check out the yaw rate. Wow. Look at that yaw rate. Whoa. Making you dizzy. try some flips. Wow. Wow. Nice little flips on this guy. Nice little flips. Let's bring it on in for a close look. I want to get a close look at that paint job on it while it's in the air. Let's check out that paint job while it's in the air. Is there LED light up front? Yeah, it is. I just can't see it, so it looks like it's kind of like purplish in the front, but it's hard to see the LED light. It's very faint. It's not as bright as the ones on the motor pod. That one that's in the front, it's not as bright, but it does look like they're lighting up. Like a purple color, yeah. That's sick. I bet it'd be dope on a night flight. Can't wait to get it on the night flight. So here, yeah, here's some close looks at it. The DM107S, guys. Oh my goodness. Flying great. This is going right into the drones and dog collection, yo. Flying great. See how I performed. Do a little sport flying with it real quick. Oh my goodness, yeah, this thing is dope. Oh yeah. Just look at it. Funnels. Nice little funnels with it. It's not often you get a good folder, but some of these folders, these foldable ones, they fly great when you get a good one, man. Oh my God. Nice little sporty flyer. So I want to go and try to film again before the battery dies. So I got the recording started. And let's go up a little bit. We are in the third rate. We are filming. Let's go up. Nice. Wi-Fi feed doesn't look too bad either, guys, to be honest. I'm not sure how it's gonna look when I get it in the editor, but right now, not looking too bad. I'm not getting any interference yet. Nothing yet. Controls are nice and smooth, even with this little bitty transmitter. This is a winner. This is a winner. Definitely. Just flying up there, trying to get some nice filming. Now I took off with the quad facing this direction, so I don't usually test for one key return, but what the hey. We got a little time here, let's test it. I'm gonna fly out this way and see if the quad come back in my general direction. I'm gonna long press on this speed button. Not really, it's kind of veering off. Let me stop that. It was kind of veering off. So maybe I calibrate the gyros before I took off, so maybe I have to do that. But it was kind of veering off towards the left a little bit. Let me check my LEDs, make sure I'm not getting flashing lights. Yep, flashing lights. Let me stop the recording and make sure I save it. So let me bring this guy in for a landing. I'm gonna try this one key land from right here, about 4 feet off the ground. One key land. Lands really smoothly, motor shut off. Nice flight. Fairly impressed with this little guy, man. For the price point, man, of what this guy was, well under $50, you know what I'm saying? This was a great drone, man. I liked it, I enjoyed it. It looks great, be great for beginners. If you guys wanna pick something like this up, you want a nice folder, this is it, man. This is the DM107S. I'm your boy Jones the Dogs. It's extremely hot out here. Woo! I'm out. Don't forget to like and subscribe.